Hi everybody, this is Dawson, and back with another movie review for you today. Today we're going to be reviewing the. Today we're going to be. Blah, excuse me. Today we're going to be reviewing part 2 of Wicked, entitled Wicked for Good, also known as Wicked Part 2, released in 2025, directed by John M. Cho, who I believe directed the first one. I'm not sure. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong on that. And the film stars pretty much everybody from the first one. and yeah, and you also have Coleman Diamano joining the cast. And yeah, so the basic plot of Wicked for Good, according to Wikipedia, is as follows. Set in the land of Oz before and during the events of The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, the film explores the relationship between Elphaba and Glinda as they embrace their new identities as the Wicked Witch of the West and the Good and Glinda the Good. Meaning it continues the story from the previous one. if you didn't get that. Yeah. I guess to better explain the plot, I'm gonna read the plot off of Google because I think it explains it better. So, here is Wicked for Good on Google. The plot. Now demonized as the Wicked Witch of the West, Elphaba lives in exile in the Arzon Forest, while Glinda resides at the palace in Emerald City, revealing in the perks of fame and popularity. As an angry mob rises against the Wicked Witch, she'll need to reunite with Glinda to transform herself in all of Oz for good. And that's your plot of Wicked for Good. Wicked for Good. Well, if you guys saw in my review for the first Wicked movie, you guys know that I was a big fan of that movie. In fact, I think everybody was because it blew up at the Oscars and won a ton of Oscars. And so when I heard that we were going to be getting part 2 to Wicked, I thought, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for the next part. I'm ready to see what happens. And basically, if you guys remember, Wicked ended on a cliffhanger, and so I was really curious to see what was going to happen next. And I got to see this movie early. I got to see it yesterday. Well, not yesterday, but I got to see it Tuesday. So I've had 2 days to kind of process this. I've had 2 days to process my thoughts. And I enjoyed Wicked for Good. I did enjoy this movie. It's not as good as Wicked. In fact, I've seen so many people say that this movie is not as good as the first one. But a lot of people liked it. Um, I have yet to see a negative review or a not positive review of the movie. Some people are complaining that it is a little too short, that it moves kind of quick. But I didn't feel the runtime. I didn't mind the runtime. Sure, there are some parts in it that do feel a little long, but I was still entertained. This one clocks in at 2 hours 17 minutes. I think the first one was about 2 hours. I think the first one was a lot shorter, or a lot longer. In fact, can I pull up the runtime? Can I pull up the runtime? Let's see. Wicked. Yeah, the first Wicked was 160 minutes, so that did feel a little longer. That did feel a little long. Wicked. did. I was trying to find the runtime for the first one. Oh, here we go. Yeah, the first one was 2 hours and 40 minutes. So I do see where some people were complaining that the runtime was that some people felt the movie ran a little long. But I didn't think so. And of course, you got the cast back from the first one. You have Ariana Grande as Glenda, and she's good in the movie. I do like Ariana Grande. Um, I did see, I did see, what happened to her. Um, and all I'm gonna say is that fan deserves to be in prison. Because if you guys haven't heard, apparently Ariana Grande got attacked by a fan at the premiere, at the Wicked premiere. So yeah, just be careful out there. There's a lot of stupid people out there that just want attention. Um, but I do hope she's okay. I think she's okay, but when I saw that, I said, that's just stupid. Um, that's just dumb. But whatever, it's fine. Of course, you have Cynthia Rubio as the Wicked Witch of the West. And I like her. I think she was very good in this movie again. You've got Jeff Goldblum returning as the Wonderful Wizard of Oz. I like him. You have Jonathan Bailey returning as Flinio Tigler. Probably said that wrong, but I like him. Michelle Yeoh as Madame Morrible. I like that. It's supposed to be horrible, but the H is changed to an M, so I like that. Ethan Slater as Bog Woodsman. He returns back in this movie. You have Brandon James returning as the friend of Glenda, and then you have returning, or you have a newcomer. You have Cole DeMonico as Burr the Cowardly Lion. He's new in the movie, so you have him. You also have D. Bradley Baker as Crinziri. I don't know how to say that. He's the monkey, the leader of the monkeys. Wicked for Good. It was a good movie. I did enjoy it. I thought the musical numbers were great. Obviously, I'm not a big fan of musicals if they're done right. And now that I've seen the two Wicked movies, I kind of do want to go see the Broadway show. I've heard the Broadway show is very good, so maybe I could find like a filmed version of it. Maybe I could find like a filmed version of the Broadway musical. I know there's a ton of filmed versions of musicals. But yeah, overall, I had fun with Wicked for Good. And I think from what I've heard, they're thinking of working on a Wicked Part 3. Which, if they do, I'd go see it. Not sure how they're gonna do. I'm not sure how they're gonna do it, but if they were to make another one, I'd go see it. I guess I would go see it. Yeah. So on a scale of 1 to 4 stars, I'm gonna give Wicked for Good a 3.5 out of 4 stars. 3.5 out of 4 stars for Wicked for Good. And that's my view of Wicked for Good. So, this is Dawson. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe down below. And I'll see you with another movie review. See you later.